Following on from the Rebuild Ukraine presentation, which highlighted the importance of 3 industry sectors in the Rebuild Ukraine program: construction and infrastructure, machinery and equipment, and power and energy. Therefore, we have prepared 3 presentations to cover each of these sectors. This should give you an idea of how they are structured in Ukraine, and we hope help you see where your products and services could find openings. Don't forget that the public sector bids allow for consortia. They will also give you some first points of contact in the main trade associations. And of course, we are here to help with any introductions that you think may be helpful. As you can imagine, the current priority of the Rebuild Ukraine program is aimed at restoring and repairing Ukraine's infrastructure. As you will have seen on the news, this is suffering hugely from Russian attacks. I thought that a useful starting point would be a macro introduction to the construction and infrastructure industry. This helps you to understand just how important the sector is to the Ukrainian economy, particularly given the current situation. We will also look at the role of foreign companies can play and the opportunities for cooperation between foreign and Ukrainian companies within this Rebuild Ukraine program. According to the latest data, there are more than 10,000 companies operating in the construction and infrastructure sector in Ukraine. The construction industry in Ukraine is one of the largest in terms of funding and makes a significant contribution to the country's economy. There are hundreds of thousands of workers involved in construction and infrastructure projects across the country. Needless to say, the demands of the war, both in terms of manpower demands of the military and the massive increase in the need for construction workers, mean that the industry is suffering from a significant labor shortage. Imports of construction materials, machinery, and equipment for infrastructure reconstruction continue to grow, with strong demand for foreign products all across. In the next slide, we'll look at the trade associations that exist in Ukraine and discuss how they, together with ICC Ukraine, can help you enter the Ukrainian market. Here you can see the major national industry associations. In particular, I would draw your attention to the following: the Construction Chamber of Ukraine. This is a key organization that brings together businesses and professionals in the construction industry. The Confederation of Builders of Ukraine represents the interests of construction companies at the national level. The Ukrainian Association of Water and Sewerage Enterprises unites companies specializing in water supply and sewerage. Ukrainian Water Association promotes the development of water resources and infrastructure. UKR Cement Association supports producers of cement and other building materials. Should you want introductions to any of the trade associations, we will only be too pleased to help. Just send me an email. Let's have a quick look at the opportunities in the Rebuild Ukraine program. Opportunities for companies in the industry to participate in the Rebuild program are being added every day of the week. The Infrastructure Rehabilitation Program provides funding for large and small projects, including the rebuilding of roads, bridges, water supply networks, and energy facilities. Construction companies are actively involved in the implementation of projects, contributing to the rapid restoration of damaged infrastructure. Local governments, as well as large corporations and international partners, actively cooperate to secure funding and efficient project implementation. The demands are enormous. On the next slide, we'll look at the opportunities for foreign companies to participate. Foreign companies can and do participate in the Rebuild Ukraine program. Foreign companies play an important role in the infrastructure recovery program by providing additional resources, expertise, and technology. They can work independently or as part of consortia with Ukrainian companies. Foreign firms complement Ukrainian companies by providing high-end technology, technical support, and the latest construction materials and equipment. Of course, for most construction projects, local knowledge is indispensable. But this need not be an insurmountable problem. On the next slide, I'll explain how ICC and the Ukrainian trade associations can help. Company matchmaking. This can be with individual professionals or with Ukrainian construction and engineering companies. If you know what support you are looking for, ICC and the trade associations can help to find you a match. The ICC and trade associations can organize platforms for introductions between Ukrainian and foreign companies, for example, through our biannual Rebuild Ukraine virtual forums. We can provide information on cooperation opportunities and help organize direct meetings and negotiations. We can also coordinate cooperation processes and support joint initiatives to make rebuild projects more effective. Well, that's just about the end of my outline presentation on the Ukrainian and infrastructure industry. It just leaves me to make a few concluding remarks, and then we'll move on to the next presentation of the Ukrainian machinery and equipment industry. Here's my summary of the presentation with a few conclusions. There are undoubtedly significant opportunities for foreign companies to participate in the infrastructure and reconstruction program in Ukraine. Foreign companies can apply for the programs independently or in a consortium with Ukrainian partners. ICC can help foreign companies find reliable partners among Ukrainian enterprises to work together on important recovery projects. I really hope that you see opportunities to get involved. For a deeper insight into the projects available, please see how ICC's Rebuild Ukraine portal can help. Well, thank you for watching this video, The Ukrainian Construction and Infrastructure Industry. I hope this has given you an idea of the opportunities for your company in rebuilding Ukraine. And you can see how we at ICC can help you enter the Ukrainian market. If you found this information useful, it would greatly help us if you could click on the like button and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Also, please share this video and playlist with your colleagues and business contacts. We would really appreciate that. Above all else, remember, ICC Ukraine and our partners are here to help. My name is Oleksiy Kozhanov. Together we can build a better future. I look forward to hearing from you.